I grew up in a family that went along to church once a year. To me, Jesus was a statue of a man hanging on a cross out the front of church. I could say that Jesus died for my sins, but I didn't actually understand what that meant or why he had to. Then when I was at university, a friend's dad kept inviting me along to their church. I kept coming up with lots of excuses of why I couldn't go, and eventually I thought I'll just go along once to get him off my back. But when I went along, I was struck by how many people there were my age who took Jesus seriously. I joined a Bible study group and we were looking through the book of Romans. And as we did that, for the first time, I came to understand the idea of grace. The ideas of sin and guilt, they'd always made sense to me, but I'd never understood the idea of grace. I'd always thought that if I was just a better person or if I just tried harder, then maybe God would accept me. But as we studied Romans, I realised that it wasn't because of me that God would accept me, but totally because of Jesus. The best thing about knowing Jesus is the assurance I have that God doesn't hold my sin against me.